Hi everyone, Girish here. Very happy to be recording a new session for you today. I'm very happy to be recording a new session in the brand new year. All right. So, what I would like you to discuss today, what I would like to emphasize on, are actually key things I would like you to consider, key things I would like you to think about, and key things I would like you to execute in the new year. And the first thing, which is very important to me, and I think is going to be important for you as well, is it's about being yourself. All right. So in the new year, I would like you to actually think about how much you do express yourself completely. Okay. And how much you express yourself without the fear of being judged by others, or without the fear of trying to fit in a certain standard, or are you expressing yourself so that you're expressing yourself in such a way that you think that you will be accepted by others because you're acting that way? Because it's been fed in our psyche that we need to act in a certain way, we need to behave in a certain way so that we feel accepted. Now, don't get me wrong, but we actually need to behave in a way which is positive. But I think this is actually something born in us. I don't think someone is born with a destructive mindset. All right, we all born and we all know how to live together. That's something built in us. Just it's as simple as actually breathing. Okay, I think we're born linked to each other. That's why when you study small children, you see that they can connect to each other easily without any sort of bias. That's what I think is in our current system. So we shouldn't have any problem to communicate to others. But the problem is, how much do you actually try to be someone else, thinking that you're not good enough? That's what I'm trying to point at. Because when I observe people, I do see that they change body language and they change tone of voice when they have to talk to other, let's say, to another category of people. And once again, when they are between friends, the tone changes again. And that to me is one of the pointers. Okay, one of the things which a lot of us do. We try to be someone else from time to time because we think we're not good enough, and it's not good, because trying to be someone else because of the fear of judgment is actually shooting yourself in one leg and then trying to walk straight and trying to walk towards your goal. So you don't benefit at all from it. So you need to actually slow down and think, what are you actually scared of? Why don't you think that people are going to accept the way you are? Because, my friends, you're all born different and you all have a specific talent in you. And the more you express yourself fully, the more you're going to feel alive. One of the reasons of anxiety or depression or lack of motivation to go and work is actually because people are living a lifestyle that don't fit them. And actually it gets deeper. I think people live a life, and they're living a life which is not theirs. They're living a life which society decided for them. They're living a life which their parents wanted them to live to live like that. So that's how deep it gets. And my friends, you actually need to find out what makes you tick. Okay, what you're passionate about. And I'll just give you a few pointers if I actually got you really confused. Sorry for that. And how can we actually start the journey? You can just slow down a bit, take a deep breath, and write down what are the things that you lack. Okay, that will be the first category. Number two, what are the things that you will do at ease? You could spend your day doing those things and you wouldn't get tired. Okay, so these will be a few. This will actually trying to give you a description of who you actually are. And if if you're having trouble with these first two questions or first two categories, ask people around you, how would they describe you? Okay, what do they think you're good at, and what do they think you would end up having a career at? For example, if you're someone who hasn't started to work right now. Okay, so write down these key things, and these will actually give you a good start about who you are. All right. So being yourself, being authentic without the fear of judgment is crucial. Because if you're not doing that, my friend, I think you're really slowing down your life and you're lacking the vital energy to kickstart the day every day. Okay? Second thing I would like to talk about is I'm not going to talk about having a new lifestyle or having completely new goals for this year, because that's what most people do. They try to come up with a fancy list of things they would like to accomplish this year, and it's as if they forget the previous year completely. I mean, guys, any level of success is based on momentum. It's based on building for many years. So what I would like you to do is I would like you to look at the year 2019 and look at the things which actually worked out. So look at the things which actually worked out. Use these as a foundation for 2020. For example, if in your workplace you did something which actually worked out, you tried a new strategy, do it more. If you were very stressed and you actually took small breaks at your workplace and talked to people who were supportive, do that more, because that helped you to build the momentum and to be productive. If in your private life you actually manage to find 10 to 15 minutes to spend with your kids, to spend with your partner, and it actually reinforces your relationship, do that more. If exercising every day for 15 minutes, for 30 minutes made you feel better, or whether it's exercise once per week, but you actually do it very well and it actually helped your lifestyle, do that more. So all the things which worked out in different aspects of your life, in terms of relationships, in terms of family, in terms of workplace, in terms of fitness, in terms of your own mental health, whether before going at night you listen to someone who was enlightening, who gave you positive vibes, who helped you sleep, all these key things which worked out throughout the year 2019, write these things down and actually do more of them in 2020. No need to rebuild the wheel the whole time. Because, based on research, only 2% of people who actually set goals, they manage to meet their goals at the end of 1 year. That's pure research, and that's because of, I believe, one of my hypotheses is because people just try to have fancy things every year, and they just try to reinvent their life every year, and that's why they fail at it, because you actually need to look at what are the things which are working, and once again, just build on that. All right. So I'm going to end up this podcast with these thoughts. And I really hope that it helps you for the current year. All right. So see you very soon. Lots of love. Gurish. Bye bye.